Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and as you can see, I'm only using the sentiment out of the peony and one of the dies, so we're going to make a gorgeous little gift box now. Lola asked me for a cake box, and I was thinking, well, I'm not going to be able to take it down to her very soon, but she loves this. In the supermarket they do little boxes of Victoria sponges, and she loves it, and they do a coconut one as well. She said, Nanny, what if I want to take one into school when everything's over? How can I take it in? I don't want to take it in the box that it comes in. So I said, let Nanny have a get her to work on it, and so I come up with this, and this is where we use the die just to give it a little edge around this, just to pretty it up a little bit. These flowers, believe it or not, are what we cut off from the tabs in here. I'll show you after. And I just decorated the outside as well. And also, this box is perfect size. And just spruce them up. Perfect size for your Reinkers as well. And you can get loads in it. I mean, we did a box a long time ago for Reinkers. But this, let me find it. It's just down here. It's this one. They're exactly the same size, except this one is attached and inside, but it's only made out of DSP, so it's quite a thin one. This one is. I've used cardstock for the base, and yeah, they're a perfect size. I won't open this. Well, it could, I suppose, but they're the perfect size for your Reinkers. Absolutely fabulous. You can see that they'll fit in there beautifully. Let's take this off. But she wanted a cake box, and as I was making it, I thought, oh my goodness, we can get our Reinkers in there. Ooh, clever girl, clever girl. And then I realised that I already made this box, but you can get loads in it. I mean, I haven't even got them all, but what's that row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can get 6 in each row, and then so that'll hold 36. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it'll hold 36 Reinkers. So you could probably make one, and then make a slim one to finish off with. You could perhaps put your in colours in the slim one, and then keep all your regular colours in there. So beautiful box as it is, and it's a lid is attached because I think I used 2 lots of DSP to coat the inside as well, so less packaging. There's that frilly little edge off these lids, and it just needs a little tiny persuasion. There we go. Look at that. And then this gorgeous ribbon. Tie it up back in its gorgeous little bow. I'm not the best bow maker when it comes to boxes. Oh, there we go. And then a little label on there, just to dangle off. And I can say these flowers are going to come off this lid, what we'd normally throw in the bin. So I'll put my old box away for now, and it's so much sturdier, and it's just so pretty, and I think anyone would love that. Gift it to them with either a cake in, or maybe you could put cards one side, tags down the other side. You get loads in there, because this stands up 3 inches tall. Yeah, it's 3 inches tall. I'm going to need these. I'll show you how I put that little pink label on there as well. These are left over, so don't throw them away. I've put little rhinestones on them, because you can put these in a little tub and pull them out for other projects. Aren't they cute? Just pop them in a little dish somewhere, and then when you come to do any different projects and you might need some little flowers, then you've already got them made up. How perfect is that? So let's crack on. I'll put that over there out of the way. I'm using 12 by 12, the Magenta Madness. Absolutely love that colour. It's so cute. I'm gonna, ooh, paper. Let's see, which one did I use? Not that one. Oh, is it this one? No. Oh, crumbs. Gaynor's forgot how much paper she used. 1, 2, 3. It's not them ones. Oh, I could though, if you wanted a plainer pattern. It's not that one. There it is. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. So, do we look, because we got white. That's why I added white around the side of the box, because it's got white in. And I think the other two colours are Daffodil Delight. To me, that looks like Daffodil Delight and Crushed Curry. But according to the back of it, it's got, I know what it is. It's Mango Melody. So it's Mango Melody and Daffodil Delight. So let's pop that down there. Let's pop these tools out of the way for a minute. Right, what I'm going to do, I know it sounds a bit stupid, but I'm going to take my trimmer and literally I'm going to take just where that line is, where it cuts, I'm just going to take it up to there and trim that off. Literally that wide on just 2 of the sides. So you've got to make sure you can't do it both ends because that'll make it wrong, but just one side and then the adjacent side as well. So again, just remove that tiniest little bit. Ta-da! And then we're going to score. Whoops! Oh. So on all 4 sides, we're just going to score this at 3 inches. And it's so simple. Perfect. And then this one, we're going to score this at 1.5 and 3. But I'm going to pull it out at like the tiniest little bit because the box now has got a slither taken off it. So 1.5 and 3. Turn it. Pull it out a tiny, tiny little bit. 1.5 and 3. This, oh, look at that, where my thumb was. This will make sure your box closes and goes on the lid perfectly. So a tiny little slither. 1.5 and 3. Yeah, she loves the coconut cakes and the little sandwich Victoria sponge cakes. She says they're her favourite, and her teacher says that they're her favourite too, because when they get kids, you know, kids like to chatting to the teachers. She's telling her favourite cake, and the teacher said, "Oh my word, Lola, they're my favourite as well." So we're going to set this one to one side just for a minute. I'm going to take my large scissors. I'm going to cut up the score line. All the way to there, and you're going to miter it ever so slightly. And the same on this side. Didn't even go all the way up to the score line. Oh well. And then what you're going to rotate and do. I love to see the bottom of the box as well. There's nothing nicer. I mean, you could get a lid and fit it all the way down if you wanted. Then you just score it. But this will reinforce the lid as well a little bit. Perfect. And then just rotate. Tiny little sliver. And that that side as well. So these bits we're going to throw away because we don't need them. And now I like to cut before I burnish. I always go from the centre out because you can drag it and it will then go off its line. So centre outwards. Centre and down. And we're on our last one. Perfect. And now when we glue, we'll glue that one to there, that one to there. So there's cardstock on every bit of each side, just to give it a little bit more strength. So it's gonna be like that. So grab our glue. And I like to make sure I've got a line perfectly on the edge there. And then you can just scatter it. Because when you come to close, you want that glue all the way up to that edge. Doesn't matter a little bit pokes out. Look how neat that edge is. You need it, because when I've done boxes before in the past, I've not glued all the way up to that line. Then you see gaping holes. And once it's down and in its place, this glue does not take long to go off at all. And then you can just use your bone folder. And then you've got that view. Doesn't matter if it bubbles out, because at least you know that is perfectly sealed now. So I'm going to do that again. So make sure right along this edge. And then you just fill in the spaces. Pop that under. Make sure it's right. Give it a good squeeze. If it comes out, it doesn't matter. Lay that down. And give that a squash in there as well. Perfect. And then we just repeat the process on this side. So right along this edge. And then just whack it up. And then get perfect edges. Just give that a little squeeze. Pop it down. Give it a good mushing. And then you can check. Look how perfect that is. Look how perfect these edges are. Absolutely fabulous. So we've got one left. So I'm going to pull this one around because I want to make sure I do it properly. So I'm going to save this one for Lola. Perfect. And with all this pandemic that we've been going through these past few months anyway, wouldn't it be nice to just turn up to somebody's house when you can, have a nice cup of tea and take a lovely cake, just present it in something absolutely beautiful. There you go, perfect square edges. There it is. So we're going to do some cutting and stuff now on here. And what I like to do, I like to take the smallest of miters to this corner, and then I'm going to straighten it up just so I can cut all the way to the edge. Then I'm going to cut up this side as well. And then make sure you've gone all the way to the score. Oh, there you go. And then just take the smallest of mitre off there. And then this one. And look at the size of those squares. And with this, we can pop out those flowers. I don't think you'll get two out of this one. Oh, yeah, oh, you will. Look at that. You can get two flowers out of one. This one, you can get 1, 2, whoops, there's that gone on my lap. 3. We're not that lucky to get 4, but we can get 3 out of that one. And you do that on all 4 sides, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got 5 flowers. And instead, you would have thrown that in the bin, and it'd have been no good. So just give these a small mitre now. That one didn't go all the way to the edge for some reason. It's better. And mitre. And then you're going to flip and repeat. So tiny little mitre there to the corner. Straighten it up and cut to that one. Whoops. Cut all the way up to the mitre score line, and then just a slight mitre, and then you can remove this one. And again, we're going to keep them for the end to cut some more flowers out. And then we're going to mitre this just ever so slightly. You don't have to take a lot off. Perfect. Rotate and repeat. So you go down on a mitre. You're just giving this so when it tucks in there, it's not crowding that area. And when you get to the turn and go down, all the way up nice and slowly so you don't go past it, and then a small mitre, and then give these a small mitre. I know I'm always making cards and albums and that, but I thought, oh, let's do something a little bit different. So we're on the last one. Look where I made a boo-boo. You won't see that in a minute. So a tiny little mitre, straighten it up and down. It just saves you coming back to mitre these corners when you can do it all in one. All the way up. Tiny little mitre. Remove. And then done. So pop that. So let's pick up our pieces. These we can cut our flowers out of later, because we're going to decorate the box with them as well. Maybe just give me 2 seconds, ladies. I'm sorry, but my nose wants to play football again, so I don't need the scissors now. Let's just pop out. Let's see how many we can get out of this one. And I don't worry that I can see a score line on these either, because we're going to manipulate them into shape anyway. There you go, 2 out of that one. Perfect. And I like just to go in, as soon as you can see that you've got it all covered, then come out. You can't see any gaps. Definitely not in that one, but we can get 2 out of these ones. So just making sure you're covered in and out. And these, and even if you wanted to do smaller shapes, you could. Making sure you've got, so all these embellishments, most of the time, most people would have just gone and lobbed that in the bin. There's no need when you can do this. But get yourself a little cello bag, pop them in there. And if you wanted to be really technical, you could get another small punch it out and use the opposite side as the little stem thing for the flower as well. But I know I'm tight, but I'm not that tight. No. There we go. Another 3 there. Look at all those flowers from those bits we were going to throw in the bin anyway. So Plus, I've got 3 that are made from the last box as well. No more waste, ladies, no more waste. So now we can just fold and burn it. I always burnish as well after I've cut, not only for that, but I always score the side that's going to be on the inside, because when you fold, and I want you to take this now. I know you've got your score line in there, but you don't want to go over that line. Just help that along. So just fold up, and then when you're folding this one, try and keep it away from there a little bit. See what I mean about if you're not doing it from the middle? See it move then. Again, we've got our burnish lines there. Fetch this over, making sure that it's not going to get trapped on that line. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Tips and tricks. Again, you can always manipulate paper better than you can card. Well, you can manipulate card as well, but it's always easier to manipulate paper. So let's make sure that one's burnished as well. Again, we're going to attach, attach, attach all round, and then these will reinforce the sides. And again, I'm going to make sure I've got, oh there we go, it's coming out, my line of glue. So I get those perfect corners every time, and it doesn't start gaping, and that's how quick the glue goes off. Absolutely love it. Look at that beautiful corner. So let's do that again, right along the edge. And then we can fetch that round, give it a little squeeze. Like I say, it doesn't matter if a little bit comes out, it's going to be perfect. Give that a squidge. Let's do that again, right along this edge. You can't do that with tape unless you are bang on. I love it that it always gives me nice tight edges. Just go inside, give it a squunch, and on the last one, again, I'm kind of pull it out so I can get right along that edge. Right along that edge there. We haven't got much 12 by 12 paper this time. It was quite a lot of 6 by 6. So, and I bought the in colours, and then we're going to poke our sides in. So we've got even paper all the way around. See, every bit has got its place. Adding to, so because you did, if you got 2 on both sides, then it was a bit flimsy in the middle. But we're now going to reinforce, so it doesn't matter with this one. You can just plonk on your glue. Just make sure you've got it around the outside though, because then we're going to tuck that inside. We know it's going to fit perfectly because we folded back and made sure that it was, look how clean and crisp that edge is, lovely. So I do that to do the 2 opposites first. So go in, make sure you've got glue all around the edges. Not on your desk like Gaynor did. And then push that in. Perfect. Look Look at those nice, clean, crisp edges. Look at all those flowers. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Do-do-do-do. And then, because we've got it flat on the desk, it's not going to curl as if you were trying to do it while it's stood on its side like this. You get a bow then, which I've just done. There we go. Perfect. Tuck it inside and then use your bone folder. I mean, we've all made boxes before, haven't we? It's nothing new. And then because we pulled that out, look at that. Fits, and we took a fraction off this one. Fits on there, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Right, now I've already cut 2. I'm going to cut the other 2 to show you what I did. Get my little machine. So I've just put it right along the edge, and I put a little bit of tape on so I can go back and forth, because it will cut that section out for me then. And I've also got my little shim. And it's so quick. Hear it click and then pull it back. You want to do it twice. Let's pop that little box open. And then just pull this away. And it's taking it all the way out for me. How lovely is that? And then again, line it up right up to the edge so you've got the same distance. Put that in. Get my little shim. Where's the tray that moved? No, I'm going to turn that plate over. It's starting to... That's better. You need good contact, see? Always turn your plates. Little squeaky thing, but it's my little squeaky thing. There we go. Perfect. Oh, look at that. It's missed it on that end. So let me just manoeuvre. Come in, my scissors. I got it. Perfect. And then you can keep that if you want, I suppose. You can get another couple out of that, but it's entirely up to you what you do with that then. Mine's just going down there for a little bit. And then this goes away, giving me some much needed desk space. Yay. And this can go straight back in my peony stamp set. I just have to rest it on the top because there's no space. I've got a piece. I've got that lovely ribbon which came with the blue ribbon. It's in a combo of something. So I found, to get that little hole, punch your first hole first. Has that gone through? Yeah, there we go. And then if you can hover till you get that right, bang in the centre. Pop that out. Go back in my scraps bin. Oh, you know, that always falls apart. This one does. Always falls apart. So you've got that little tag button thing now. And then, excuse me, let's get these popped to one side. Let's get my ink in. I've changed the sentiment. The other one said hello friend or thanks friend. And then this one, Lola can give to her teacher saying, my thoughts are with you. She was thinking about her teacher at the time. She was taking that cake in. Bless her little soul. Bit of cloth and clean this stamp. Love it. A little bit of bleach on your cloth. Perfect. And then I used this, it's called Label Me Lovely. And I'm just gonna, well, I'm gonna actually try and keep it in the centre. Pop that out. I can get some more bits off that later. Isn't it great having me rack there? I can put all my stuff back on the rack. Love it. And then I'm going to glue this. Oh, right. I need another hole. So let me glue this on. Perfect. And come back with my little hole punch again. Oh, wait there, now I'm going to go this way. And then I can see that's it. Right where I got it. And it's right through the centre. Isn't that lovely? Perfect. So we're going to set that to one side, and then we're just going to glue these on the outside because we don't. Well, you could tuck them on the inside if you wanted to. Let's have a look. Just have that glued just on the front because they're not quite 6 inches. I think it's about 5 7/8. So the smallest layer of glue along the front. Let's do it so you can see me. Don't forget your pattern's going on the outside. So halfway down, I reckon. Just get that. And then you've got it, or you could have it the way I did it and have it on the outside. But I'm quite liking, where's it gone? There it is. I quite like that actually. Just so the little rims poking through. So let's carry on. Oops, a daisy, it's just fell over. Small little border. Oh, blimey, that was a lot of glue. Whoops. Try and keep it even, and that you've only got half of it poking out. That's the better one. That's quite level. Give that a good burnish. Let's get on with the others. That is so cute. Little line of glue. Mr. Boyce is coming with my coffee. Oh, yes. Look at that, it's so cute. And then when you've got it where you want it, give it a rub down. And our last piece. Perfect. How cute. I mean, if you want to put extra lengths where you can tuck it right up, but then are you going to get the pattern straight? Are you going to get it all lined up properly? So I'll have a quick nose before it. That is super cute. I mean, people make pound cakes in round cake tins, don't they? Oh, I love pound cake. And then perfect. Look at that gorgeous little white edge poking through there. Oh, it's so cute. I am then going to add a just going to add some ribbon as well. I'll always leave it attached until I've tied my bow. Oh, how cute is that? She says, that's it. Give that a nice pull. That's perfect. I'm going to leave a little bit extra on this side, so when I tie it back up later, I'll have a little bit longer of a tail, so on that side, so it doesn't look odd. It does at the minute, but if you know, you get what I mean. When I untie it, tie it back up, I can make sure those bows are equal, a bit more equal. So I just grab some linen thread. Again, my little scissors don't cut it. You don't need that much. That'll be fine. Find the centre. Oh, it'd be up with a brooch. Ooh, nice. Pop that through. Got that cute little, and you can add a dot of glue there if you want. If I put a dot of glue there, then when I come to tighten it, it will keep that in place and it won't go loose. So it'll always stay like that because I've got the glue there. And then what I did, I just took one end, loop it under, and then just tie them ends. You can keep them that length if you want, and then you slide that up just under the bow just to hide it. How cute. Maybe I can make that a little bit shorter. That's better, and then I snip that off. Perfect. There we go. There we go. That is so cute. Look at that. And then let's go and have a play now. You can either use your palm of your hand or you can use your board. Add a couple of little flowers on there once I've got some rhinestones on. Just gonna make sure they go in the center. How cute. I'm gonna pop one on there. How cute are them? And then I'm going to have one there. And I stabbed myself then the wrong end. Cute. And then one there. And then I'm going to stand them up a little bit. Oops, that one's come off. It will go back on. How cute. Oh my goodness, you can still see what's going on there. That is cute. And then I'm just going to pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to go around the outside. So let's get 8. Do we want opposites or shall we have the pattern? Let's go with a pattern. So 1, 2, 2 on each side, is it? Or we might be able to squeeze 3. It depends on how many you want to decorate. Oh, I've got 2 there. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just do 8. And then you can just pop them. You can manipulate them as well if you want. I'm just going to leave these ones flat. And I'm going to pop 1 there. I think Lola is going to adore this. Might even get... No, let's not spoil it by putting 3 on 2 sides. Let's just decorate them. This is just so super cute. More. So cute. Why can't we have bright and cheerful things in our craft room as well anyway? So whoops, getting more on my finger than I'm getting on my flower. Perfect. So there is that gorgeous little cake box, or whatever you want to put in it box. Loads of little leftover flowers. So I'm going to spend the next couple of minutes popping on some beautiful little gems. And I'm going to pop these to one side, and you will see these on projects, I think, is once I come to play with this set. Or I've got another little. Oh, look at these! Look at them for little crystals. Oh, they're pretty. Look at those little spot. Oh, they were gifted to me by somebody. I think it was Gaynor Webb. Yeah, she did. She sent them in with a card challenge a bit back. I come across them the other day when I was doing the craft room. Absolutely stunning. Slightly bigger than my rhinestone, but with like a crystal effect. A bit like the faceted gems, but tinier. Perfect. Look at that. I've got all these embellishments, and I normally would have thrown them in the bin. So stop and think when you're doing your DSP and boxes and stuff. Could you make some extra little flowers, or some other shapes that you might have to hand, and then make little shapes out of them? That would have gone in the bin normally, like I'm saying, but there's the one we've just done together. This is the one I did earlier. Do you prefer the white on the outside, or do you like it just subtly tucked in on the inside? And do you like them raised, or are you not bothered if they're flat? That is so super cute. Look how gorgeous that is. I love it. Bouncy bouncy. That's full of my Reinkers now. Oh, what's just come off? Oh, one of my flowers has just come off. That's because you're too rough, Gaynor. I know, Gaynor. Pack it in. So I just bent the little leaves up to give me like a little square bottom, and then just push that back on. Love it. Let it dry before you start messing around. So there we go. That's my gift box. That's my Reinker box, or / cake box. for my gorgeous granddaughter Lola, with a few little extras to go with. Oh, they're gorgeous. I love them. So pink and vibrant and bright. There we go. I'd love a thumbs up and a share. That'd be amazing. If you're new to my channel and enjoyed watching the video, please don't forget to press subscribe and the little bell. That way you'll be notified of all future videos. I do tend to post every single day until these weary bony hands won't craft anymore. So yeah, come back to see what I make tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I love you all. Bye.